What's up guys, it's CG. So this is going to be a thorough review of Renaissance by the house of Xerjoff. First, I'm going to give you guys a rundown so you have a general idea what the fragrance is about. Then I'm going to share how users rated the scent profile and the performance. My wife and I are going to share our impressions of it. And finally, I'm going to share my overall opinion after wearing it. Without further ado, let's get this started. I would describe this fragrance as being very lemon heavy, and the lemon is pretty candied and kind of gourmandish, mixed with a lot of mint. So it's like a blast of fresh lemon and mint. It's definitely a spring and summer fragrance. The notes on Xerjoff's website indicate that it's a relatively complex fragrance. On average, users gave it an 8 as far as how much they like the scent. 66% gave it an 8 or above, and about a third of people would give it a 9 or a 10. It's a little bit hard for me to rate the scent of this because objectively I could tell it's a very good fragrance, but for me it's not totally for my style. All that being said, personally I would give it an 8 as far as how much I enjoy it, and I think it's pretty creative. For longevity, I got an average of a 7.6. 3 out of 4 people would give it a 7 or an 8, and that's the most prominent rating. This is also hard for me to judge because I go nose blind to this so fast, it's ridiculous. Like, I'm talking an hour and a half in, I can barely smell it, but people around me pick it up with ease. For projection, I got an average rating of a 7.1. Half of people gave it a 7. That's the most common rating. Again, I go nose blind to this in rapid mode. It's pretty crazy, but you know, I showed it to people and they definitely detect it from a decent distance, even 2 hours after application. I'll have to be honest, to me Renaissance, the opening is quite confusing because I've gotten two different things. There's sometimes that I've sprayed it and smelt it and instantly thought, oh wow, this is very minty, like the plant mint heavy with a bit of lemon. I almost think of like a lemon cough drop kind of smell. And then other times I spray it and I think, wow, this is like very lemon. I'm not even getting the mint. And it feels like these two elements of the fragrance dance throughout the beginning of the composition before coming together. So in other words, in the first hour, sometimes I smell it and I get mint, and sometimes I smell it and I get lemon. And then at the end, it almost feels like the lemon and mint just come together and form one perfect smell, like a really great composition. But before that, they're just dancing off. And the lemon I get from here is a very Xerjoff lemon. If you smelled Xerjoff Uden and Lyra, you'll have an idea of what I'm talking about. If not, the Xerjoff lemon for me reminds me of those breakfast cakes in the morning that you have sometimes, you know, kind of like a gourmand type of lemon. It's not like you're cutting into a lemon and smelling the inside of it. It's not candied. It's not like lemon juice or lemon tea. It's really that almost gourmand kind of bakery lemon smell. On the opening of Renaissance, that lemon is just condensed and really blasted into your face. Like for me, it reminds me of the crust that's on the lemon cake, how it has that super lemonness. I don't even know if lemonness is a word, but that condensed lemon, and then it spreads out to be more like that kind of cakey lemon, and it has that mint that's coming in and sharpening it and freshening it up. And overall, it's just a very good smell. It's also very versatile. I see it working in the spring best, even in the summer, but it's just a very nice, easy to like fragrance. Now, unfortunately, I go nose blind to it pretty quick. I'm talking an hour and a half, 2 hours, maybe 3 in. I can't really smell it, but I can tell it's there. And when I show it to people, they say, oh, wow, that's strong. But I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't smell this at all. I go nose blind to it. I don't think it performs bad, but I think when I go nose blind to something, I feel it performs bad. I know other people can smell it, but at the same time, if I can't smell it, I feel a little bit disappointed in it. So it kind of lost quite a bit of points for that, for me. And another way it lost points is overall the scent profile is pretty young. Like I'm like 34. And I just feel it's a little young for me because at the end of the day, it really is almost like a lemon cake mint. It just feels like something somebody in their 20s would wear. It doesn't really feel mature at all. And that's just personal preference and how I interpret the scent. I'm sure other people are gonna have differing opinions, But for me, it's kind of young, and I'm one of those that just prefers more mature scents. It's a very casual fragrance. I could see somebody really enjoying this. It's a very jeans and t-shirt. It's not formal. It's very young. It's very relaxed and laid back. It's just one of those really good smelling, easy to like, creative fragrances.
Okay, so we have Renaissance. Whoa, this is really strong. Very strong. I did not need those 2 sprays. It is very sharp. It smells extremely sharp lemon. That's what I'm getting right now. Very interesting choice. I think this is a very outside the box choice. If this is your fragrance of your favorite fragrance or something like that, I don't know what to think, because it's so lemon strong.
And you get mint?
Honestly, no. I just get sharp lemon. So I don't know what to think. Like, I guess that it would be a unique choice. I think it would work. Probably not in the super heat, but in spring and summer. Now it's taming down a little bit, and it's smelling more like a lemon cake. Okay, so we went from super sharp lemon to lemon cake quick. Okay, now I'm starting to like it. Now it smells just like a lemon cake. It smells really good, actually.
Does it remind you of Lyra at all?
Maybe
just that lemon cake.
Just that lemon cake, but nah, the opening was something else. This one in the opening, it's super sharp, super like aggressive lemon. It's like a lemon that's out to get you. But then it changes into a lemon cake, and it's really good now. Yeah, sweet, nice lemon cake. Now we're talking. I think this would work for somebody over 30 years old, and it's not necessarily masculine. Like, it does not scream masculine. It just smells really good. And I removed what I said about springtime, because this would work for fall, winter, and spring. That's my new opinion since it turned into lemon cake. Very good. I give it a 7.
So overall, Renaissance, it's not for me. I really enjoy it. I appreciate it. I think it smells awesome, and I can see this being for a lot of people, and it is worth trying because it is creative, but it's just not for me for the reasons listed before. To me, it's just a little too young, and I go nose blind to it really fast. Curious what y'all's opinions are. Feel free to leave them in the comments. Subscribe for future content, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.